Greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. Keep it a little bit light. It's been kind of a long day, but it should be alright. Basically, it's disconnecting the third dimension. It's opening up your third eye. And that's what all this is basically going to just continue into breaking down and feeling the fourth dimension, fifth dimension energies come through. As basically just be yourself, but you can visualize it. Basically, it's like seeing third dimension disintegrating, or like a wall disintegrating. What do you feel there? What do you see? You might see nature. You might see, like, nature is very green, but you might feel a lot of purples and blues instead. You might feel like a leaf is like has a face on it. You can feel the vibration of it. So yeah, I was connecting to this throughout the day. It's another reason why I'm kind of worn out. That's okay. Basically, it's like connecting to nature in third dimension is not the easiest. It depends on who you are. Sometimes it doesn't really give you a whole lot back. But connecting to nature at a fourth dimensional level, you should feel something a lot more than just what you're getting here. And that is also to give you more clarity as change is on its way. So basically I'm doing a channeling also as we go through this. So it's not letting the manipulators manipulate you anymore. It does take time. Nothing is perfect, but without getting too cluttered with the drama. Like I did a video about Alex Jones. I feel like I had to do that because there's a lot of drama there. Of course, there's drama everywhere, but the paranoia, the drama, the sickness of it has to be healed. And when that person's not willing to heal, it kind of has to go away. Because this isn't a time of paranoia. It's a time of uplifting yourselves. And it's so much more than that. Some are have difficulties understanding because they're at a third dimensional level, low vibration. Going from the third dimension point of view, it's very difficult to fully see the spirit direction of it, because it is coming in and will continue to get stronger. Basically, it's doing a massive healing on the earth. It does take time. It works through all of this individually if you accept it or turn it away. It's a gradual process. The world's been dark for forever, so healing it right away is unlikely. But we are, if you want to call it the event, call it whatever you want, but it's basically dissecting the third dimension, watching it dissolve. Dissolving is like, when I see third dimension, I feel it's falling apart. It's just, I just see it, I see so much better. Of course, I don't always see exactly what's behind it, but it is a positive vibration. It's basically the fourth dimension energy is where you can connect with the law of attraction a lot better. You can pull yourself to what you want easier, connect more telepathy over time when it's needed. So, but it'll help you attract what you need and let go of the vices of 3D depression. It does take time. How many people in this world suffer from depression? Quite a few. So when you're offering this type of way of looking at the world, and then others are heckling it and saying, oh, it's like, is it making you feel better or worse? For the most part, I believe it makes people feel better. If they don't understand it, does take time. We're basically going through the 3D breaking down, little by little, once again. So yeah, this is where they're taking me. Of course, I kind of gradually walked into this world. Basically, I was shut down third dimension, but also we're all individually letting it go. So it's, once again, it's not going to be fast or something else. Oh yeah, I was looking for the title. What else I had here? Yeah, seeing the Archon grid. Yeah, the Archon grid. Also, yeah, you might, doesn't mean you'll definitely see that. I believe you'll see more positive energies. But you might run into what's running the architecture that's running this joint, you can call it. So, but mostly when you're healing the 3D, when you feel it falling apart, it's just feel more of a positive vibration behind it. Obviously, the Archon energies are not exactly the most positive, but you might run into it possibly, because that's interfering with the mind, like the connections to the mind, and it's like, from what I pick up with the Archons, kind of like they have all these different plugs into the mind. Of course, the reptilians are much involved with it too, basically feeding you information, leading you to the wrong direction. But that's, that maze is coming to an end. So, where this will also go into is weather. Obviously, reptilians, probably other beings, but they turn off the heat, they turn the cold on, they just turn it, just screwing with us left and right. Yeah, they don't want us here, they want us off the planet, so if you're going to be here, we're going to make it as miserable as possible, because they want this place for themselves. So, it's another thing I picked up about celebrities, how celebrities are worshipped here, basically. It's another false idol, American Idol, false idols. Of course, the reptilians built these celebrities, so of course when you worship a celebrity, you're worshiping them. So you gotta look at it in a different way. And of course, most of humanity wants to see everything, but in the physical, but yeah, in the spiritual realms, humanity is just very lost, and that was done on purpose. It is like the cord to spirit has been not exactly cut off, but it's been spun around, like it's just been clogged up where you can't reach it. So right now, and that goes to your chakras. So you can say that's where your chakras get blocked in. So as more people awaken to, basically it's like connecting to the fourth dimension, clearing out letting the third dimension break down. You should feel a healing within your third eye. Basically, and it also goes to your chakras, also to you're, I don't want to say you're turning into a super soldier, but you're turning into a super person, because you're upgrading yourself slightly. So this is the direction we're heading. So yeah, it's a gradual process, of course. So this is the details I'm giving, and it's not to say I have to go all day and feel. It'll come easy over time. Right now, it just basically needs effort on your to see things different. Not to see everything break down, but whatever it is. But it's basically more of a high vibrational energy. Everything's just vibration. It's very cleansing, and especially at nature. When you connect to nature, you can feel the energies of nature going through you also. It's like this is how you fly, this is how you levitate, because nature is coming through you. So that's very neat. In this environment, it's very difficult. So that's why breaking down, it's like, it's, I don't know how to explain it, how to get into that direction, but it's like visualizing 3D reality, what's in front of you coming down, like disappearing, like just, it goes into little pieces and just all dissolves, basically. And what do you feel? If you see darkness, I would send light to that, to send it away. But, there's a peaceful energy in fourth dimension. And yes, it's questionable here and there, but somebody would connect to 5D to remove from the 4D. But we are going to basically more understanding. It's most likely come automatically. If you want to connect with it, you should just start feeling it. Maybe not all day, every day, but somebody feel it. It's just basically the third dimension is it's letting loose too. The Archon grid is not as strong as it used to be. So, and this is where it brings us into understanding, and even helping humanity heal, such as allowing these whistleblowers and stuff like that go into the mainstream, heal that, bring energy of understanding, no paranoia, of like with the governments, bring peace to the governments, and mostly helping humanity find itself. A lot of humanity right now is not ready to, with good reason, to pick up on what's to come. So there's going to be a lot of anomalies occurring here and there. That is needed to get the mind to shift out of the third dimension reality. So it's just all baby steps into this direction. But yeah, this is 3D falling down. You're not going to die. You're just basically going to mentally evolve. So, like if you go to a job you don't like every day, you'll get more understanding why you were there. Like where you live has always been a mystery. Why am I not? Everything's going to come through, but you should get more of a little bit understanding of why I live where I live. Why am I doing this? Why do I don't have any money? Why is this going on? It should come back to basically to help you evolve into a, you know, get more answers. See what you receive at least. It's basically tuning your vibration. Trusting yourself is a big thing. Self-love also is a major conflict. That's not easy. But this is the tuning fork into the higher realms, basically. And yeah, there's a lot of darkness here, but as I break, when I feel the third dimension breaking down, I see more just colors, high vibrational colors. It's not paradise, but it's a lot better than here. It's a lot more welcoming than this. It's less dense. It's like everything you get near, everything you touch, you connect to its vibration. Whatever it's there. Because I'm not getting a clear indication what's there. But you're feeling everything. Everything's working with you. So connecting to the third dimension, it's easy. It's like you just pop in, pop out. That's how the aliens do it, basically. They can make themselves known. Of course, some are different than others. Some don't get affected by it. They know how to keep all that our nonsense off their vibration, but others don't want to try it. But I think once you're up, it's hard to come back down. You can, but you gotta have a lot of issues to come back to our level. So I believe they can keep their vibration up even at our dimension. It's like having a light bulb that's very bright and very fast in our dimension. It's like we can't even see it because it's so intense. So yeah, I believe just doesn't mean you have to see alien beings, but basically it's feeling the vibrations, the energies of the other world come through. So this is a gradual process. I believe it'll come automatically for many over time. But this is the direction we're going into as we have more of a soul understanding. So the conflict is where the soul is at that level. Like people will hear about this and get all angry and pissed off about themselves or at you. It's like, they're not ready to let go of that dark side of themselves, basically. Which is not an easy process. Basically, obviously when these Archons, reptilians, etc., put this programming into you, it's hard to remove the programming, especially if you find success. But if you have no success in third dimension, it might not be that hard to let it go. Depends on the person. Unless you like a lot of drama and failures or whatever, but that's part of the test too. So yeah, we're going into a cleanse. The archangels can feel those vibrations a lot stronger. Basically, the archangel energies are helping us tune ourselves to a higher frequency. Trust ourselves, but also to see to the higher levels, basically. Yes, there's always going to be corruption here for now. Many are not ready to let it go. So those that are feeling this shift are going through an upgrade. So this upgrade will last a long time. Now, yeah, you're not going backwards. You might have ups and downs. You might feel more powerful than others. Sometimes you get a frequency jolt and then you come back down, but then start to process it all. So you still have it. Your body, it's like you get a jump, basically. And then so you feel very understanding, and then you come back down, but then it builds back up, if that makes sense. Not everything's going to come clearly. But you have the ups and downs. It's just the way it is. See, this frequency energy, basically less conflict, more love, less mind control. And most of the mind control feels like it's coming from the Archons mostly. The reptilians are part of it. They're watching us, putting us into the taking our heads and plugging us into the matrix, basically. So they're constantly, it feels like a lot of them are constantly, yeah, putting plugs into our minds, keeping us active into the system. So as you start clearing all that out, you start to see them over time. Yeah, you might feel them roaming around a little bit. It does. Now, not everything's meant to have that happen yet. We're still, you know, it's like we're changing the frequencies of the planet. So, you know, it'll gradually occur from what I see. So, that is the. I'm going to bring in somebody too to see what we get. Let's see if I can get this. Whoops, wrong button. So again, you saw this. Yeah, it's not like the other one. The other one didn't have that problem. For those this is ivantower.com. The private sessions. This is a scheduler. You have gift cards. You want to have a channel. You have Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. Also have the shop. I'm about 7 days. I'm probably gonna be at 8 days on Friday because I can't. I went through a bunch, but I didn't answer everything to catch up. But well, I'm doing what we can. We also have Spirit Social. Also, same situation here. Channelers and healers. Also, that I do recommend as a social network. Thank you for those that are posting. And we have the Jake comic. The next one's on its way. It's down the road. It takes a while to put it together, so I might have time this weekend. I'm gonna try and do some channeled messages this weekend. So. We'll see what we can do because there's some stuff that needs to come out for what's coming. So, I also have a Patreon if you like to. The links are down below, basically, if you're interested. I also thought about doing offering like a third eye, what I see through your third eye, like who you're connected to, the details of that. Or world energies, whatever it might be, name of a planet maybe, or whatever it might be. So I thought about doing that. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but we'll see. It's basically going into the next level. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to do a conscious channeling and then see if I can bring somebody in to go a little bit deeper. So I need an energy jolt anyway, so I believe they have something to say. Let's see. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to bring him in. It'll be easier. Okay, much love, blessings, and here we go. Greetings to you, I am Michael. Blessings. Many of you have chosen to awaken sooner than later. Many of you wanted a head start into what's to come. As Earth begins to shift and change, you want to have a more understanding without going through a panic. As not to say what will occur will bring a panic vibration. But it is human nature through the programming of your planet that panic and fear will be written all over you. That's because change is not easy. But yes, you are changing into more the galactic culture that you truly are. This is, yes, historic. Connecting to your Atlantean roots with so much more. Basically, also removing the Archon grid around their planet. But it's not an easy endeavor, as many of you come here to face it, and not with fear, of course, as you've got, yes, a strength around you to remove its controls, and you've been doing this in astral, and yes, it has not been an easy life, as many of you incarnate here to have difficulties. And those that come here easy, well, that won't last forever. Enjoy it while you can. There will be tests in the future, not necessarily in this world. But those of you who come into this world to face the true realities of this earth, and some do go through abuse, through poverty, through health difficulties, to face this world and its issues, to heal it. As yes, this world has gone through many misdirections, you're bringing into a clear connection. As yes, you feel that alien, yes, disclosure is not too far away. As you are connecting more to the alien inside of you, what matters most. So the defining that is for you to define it. Of course, you can have assistance to define it. But some of you are so different. Human is not the species that you are known for. Many of you incarnate here just to experience the human, as because where the earth is going, this is very exciting. But human is the last incarnation many of you would choose. But also to help this earth grow up, mature, go into the next level. Whatever terms you wish to use. Connecting back to your galactic federations, being reinstated with them. But most importantly, removing the darkness from your world is what matters most. And major forgiveness is needed for yourself and for others. As because of course there's going to be many missteps along the way. Nothing is perfect. But realize you're being guided in the right way, and remember Spirit is always with you. As it is difficult to realize what the future what is coming. As not always what happens now is what matters. Your vibration now what matters. The future should be easy to see. So if I feel like this now, the future should be fine. Yes, there will be challenges. But take this peaceful time you have and continue it. Yes, there'll be ups and downs. That's how you grow. But realizing you can come back to this state of mind, of calmness and self-love. As you are going deep into this earth's consciousness and removing the negativity, which is not easy. And yes, this world is going to have to face its consequences of going into the dark reality. As many do find darkness is entertainment. The direction where they are going to go with that, facing that darkness, some are going to have difficulties letting it go. If you call darkness entertainment, removing that darkness will not be easy. And many do walk within darkness, of course, because of low vibrations of your planet, of not believing in spirit of who you truly are. Yes, the architecture of change is not easy. Facing this world, as you want to face it and bring out its darkness and bring it into a united healing, you won't do this in this lifetime. You will see a great change. But be prepared, as there will be many tests to bring you into depression. Because change, some have difficulties with change and bring that energy to you to bring you down. The idea is to keep your vibration up. Blessings. Yeah, the Andromedans, blessings to you. Yes, you are seeing yourselves. Your humanity is looking at itself in the mirror. You can say it's for the first time. And that mirror is going to reflect your alien connections to the world. As it is time to see yourselves and bring that energy around. Yes, there is many hardcore energies of basically not being able to see the truth of your reality. And yes, healing the matrix energy around you that's causing blockages. Yes, this grid is here to reprogram the brain to make you think what is around you. Yes, it is a program, basically. One that is very unkind because it doesn't want you to leave. So obviously many in your world are seeing the world as in a 3D environment. Erase that. What do you see? Let it go. Remove the programming. What world do you truly feel in your third eye, your soul? What do you see? Because that's the world that's here. This one. Is it like a cage? A mental cage that your controllers don't want you to see. As they are going to lose their grip on this reality. Yes, and it will get very alien for some of you. As what you see in the movies, you might feel is happening truly. It's like, is this really happening to me? Yes, it is. As some of these beings might strike out, it's possible. As making themselves known. Is am I truly feeling this? Yes. Because that is you going to the matrix within it, the main programming, and erasing it. Basically changing your timeline so you no longer are affected by it as much as it is for others. This does take time, of course. It's like the center grid that you're all pulling from. You can say the mothership of it. That you're all reading from as what they are telling you to read. Called this reality. And most of those in the 3D are going to have difficulties dissecting all this. Absorbing this. As this is not what they can see. Because yes, it is not. It is, yes, within. And many have difficulties knowing who they are. Their soul self. As all they see is material possessions on the outside. But yes, it's not as welcoming as you might feel. But when you go within yourself, you see so much more. A loving nature reality. Going out. Expanding to others. So your path here is to go further into 3D realities and allowing it to break down, dissolve, because that will bring you. So once again, what do you see within you? That is your true reality. Because many of you are connected to other worlds also, not just this one. And other ships. You might feel that you are on a ship, not necessarily on a planet. And this is what these beings want to keep you from. Your home, basically. Yes, you are all in this world together, yes. But you're also connected to other vibrations. Other realities that are connected to this. So this, what is in front of you, will fade out. Slowly. As you no longer need it in your reality. As it fizzles out in front of you. This will, yes, make your clear eye and your connections more understanding clear. As it is time to heal the chakra system and go on with your life without these programs in the mind. As your souls are becoming actually more simplistic, but have more knowledge. The 3D reality is going to have a lot of difficulties dissecting all this, understanding it, because the physical realm around them will begin to change and won't know why. Because many of you are allowing more of the high energies to connect, which brings out darkness, which brings in more light. The meditation energies around your planet is with, yes, meditation energies within your oceans. Even the oceans look differently. Less dense, more clear, more welcoming. As all sides of your world awaken, this 3D reality is no longer relevant anymore. Believe in yourselves. Your journeys are just beginning. Have fun with it. As yes, soon, a few days, a great change is coming, but soon is what they're telling me mostly. But realize your environment doesn't have to be this dense anymore. Give it a shot. See how you feel. It is like medicine for the soul. Alright. Take care, everyone.